When I suggested to Fred and Sonia that they use a second Pathfinder graph to compare the best portfolios more closely, Fred asked, why? If the best portfolios for us offer the same probability of meeting our goal, he asked, why does it matter which of those we choose? Because, I answered, they may differ greatly in how far above or below your goal the result is likely to be. On my wall, I showed again the Pathfinder Goal Frontier graph from video 1. Sonia said, from that graph, we saw that portfolios 4 through 7 are furthest to right, offering best probabilities of meeting our goal. I clicked on my computer, and Pathfinder showed that portfolios 7 and 4 offer the same probability of meeting their goal. The graph shows each offers 89%, said Fred. I clicked again, turning portfolio 7 into red port A and 4 into blue port B. I told them, this will help us compare them more closely on another Pathfinder graph. On my wall, I projected the closer comparison graph and waited for Fred and Sonia to comment. Sonia drew a yellow arrow. This, she said, is a scale for our dollar result, anything from 0 up to almost 3 million. For each portfolio, she explained to Fred, the result is more likely at heights where the colored area is wider. Fred looked astonished and asked her to explain that. For the blue portfolio, she went on, drawing a blue line, our result will probably be in this dollar result range, where the blue area is very wide. Aha, said Fred, seeing what Sonia meant. He drew a taller red line. He explained it. The red portfolio's area spreads higher and lower. With that portfolio, a result could be anywhere in this range. Then he added a red arrow. Compared to the blue, he said, the red spreads a little lower, but mostly it spreads much higher. Better chances of a much higher result. Watch this, I said. I clicked on my computer, and Pathfinder added a scroll bar beside the vertical result axis. Then I scrolled up the vertical scale to their goal, $1 million for retirement. Neat, said Fred. At our goal height, a white goal line goes across the graph, and for each portfolio, numbers show probabilities for results above or below that goal. For that $1 million result, said Sonia, the numbers show the two portfolios have the same probabilities, 89% probability of higher, 11% probability or risk of lower. That's the same as what the other graph showed, Fred said. Yes, Sonia answered, but this graph shows these two portfolios are very different in probabilities for how much higher or lower. Fred nodded. He asked me to scroll down a little bit to $800,000, and I did. Look, he warned, with the red portfolio, we'd have 5% risk of ending up with less than $800,000. For our plan of retiring with $1 million, the blue portfolio is safer. Sonia asked me to scroll in the other direction, way up to $1.7 million. I did. Look at this, Fred, she said. With the red portfolio, we'd have a 50% chance of $700,000 more than our goal. You could have your $200,000 yacht budget, and we could also leave $500,000 to the kids. Fred drew two red arrows and summarized what this graph showed them. Compared to the blue, he said, the red portfolio has a little more risk of further below our goal and a lot better chances of a result much further above our goal. I nodded and said, "Which you prefer is a judgment decision for you two, based on your priorities." "Well," Sonia replied, "this graph is just what we need, showing this comparison so we can make an informed choice."